adik-adik, selamat datang di Ceritera, cerita tentang kita. Kak Aul senang sekali bisa bertemu lagi dengan kalian. Siapa yang sudah siap mendengarkan cerita dalam bahasa Inggris lagi? Kali ini kita akan berlayar ke masa lalu untuk mendengar cerita dari negeri kita tercinta, Indonesia, yang berjudul Timun Mas. Timun Mas adalah kisah tentang seorang perempuan cantik yang lahir dari timun emas. Apakah kalian penasaran apa itu timun mas? Yuk kita dengarkan cerita seru dari Kak Yogi. Selamat mendengarkan ya.
Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, there lived a kind old woman named Botsri. The village was surrounded by vast green rice fields and shady trees. Botsri lived in a simple little hut with a roof made of palm leaves and walls woven from bamboo. Botsri was very lonely. She had no family, no husband, and what she missed most of all was a child. Every morning, as the sun rose and lit up the dew on the leaves, Botsri would sweep the yard of her hut while saying a prayer. She hoped that one day God would give her a child to keep her company in her old age. Every night, under the gentle moonlight, she would look at the stars and whisper, "Dear God, please give me a child." In one very dark night, with a lightning flashing and thunder rumbling, Botsri had a dream. In her dream, a giant appeared. He was incredibly tall, his head almost touching the dark clouds. His eyes glowed red like burning coals, and his voice boomed like a thunder. The giant offered Botsri something extraordinary. He promised to give her a child, a beautiful baby girl. But there was one terrible condition. When the child grew up, she would have to be given back to the giant to be his dinner. Botsri was shocked and terrified. She hesitated. On one hand, she desperately wanted a child. On the other hand, she couldn't bear the thought of giving her child to the terrible giant. However, Botsri's longing for a child was so strong that she reluctantly agreed to the bargain. The giant then gave Botsri a golden green cucumber seed. It shimmered in the huge hand giants. Botsri received the seed with trembling hands. She woke up from her dream with her heart pounding. In the next day, with full of hope, she planted the cucumber seed behind her hut. She watered it every day with clear water and cared for it with love. And then a miracle happened. Soon, the seed grew into a very large cucumber vine. Its leaves were thick and green, and its fruits hung beautifully. One of the fruits looked different. It was golden yellow and shimmered like gold. Botsri carefully picked the golden cucumber. She took it inside her hut and slowly cut it open. And Botsri was so surprised. Inside the cucumber lay a beautiful baby girl. Her skin was as smooth as silk. Her eyes were round and bright, and her hair was jet black. Botsri was overjoyed. Tears of happiness streamed down her cheeks. She named the baby Timun Mas, which means golden cucumber. Time passed quickly. Timun Mas grew into a cheerful, clever, and kind little girl. Botsri loved her dearly, and she cared for Timun Mas with all her heart. They both lived happily in their little hut. But deep down, Botsri always remembered her terrible promise to the giant. She was very sad and worried about Timun Mas' future. In one sunny day, the sky suddenly turned dark, and a terrifying rumbling sound was heard. The giant had come. he had come to collect on his promise. But she was so terrified, she begged to the giant to give her more time. The giant grew angrily, but finally he agreed and gave her 1 more year. And what will happen to Timun Mas next?
Wah, cerita Timun Mas ini sangat menegangkan ya. Adik-adik, kita bertemu dengan Mbok Sri, seorang ibu tua yang kesepian, yang sangat merindukan anaknya. Ia menerima tawaran dari raksasa untuk mendapatkan bayi perempuan cantik, Timun Emas, dengan syarat harus menyerahkannya ketika ia dewasa. Ketika raksasa datang untuk menagih janji, Mbok Sri harus berpikir cepat. Apakah dia menyerahkan Timun Mas? Apakah ada cara untuk membatalkan perjanjian itu? Semua pertanyaan ini akan terjawab. Tetaplah bersama kami di Ceritera. Untuk kelanjutan kisah ini, sampai jumpa di segmen berikutnya.